This is Miss Macie. We switched to Office Teams this week for managing our class assignments and being able to connect with each other. So I wanted to give you a little tour of how to get there to get us started for at least finding our assignments from the beginning. So you want to go to my site, so cobblearning.net/Miss Macie, and click on this Digital Learning Assignments page. Now on Monday of this week, I posted the links, so you'll see them here. Your class rosters are in your period, so whichever class you have my class and have ELA, you want to click on that. So I'm borrowing my daughter's ID and using hers to put her into this class. And when you click on your class link, you will see a page that looks like this. Now, you'll have the option to download the app or use the web app instead. I use this app right here. So you want to go ahead and, if you already have it installed, great. If you don't, you'll use one of these links. But I'm going to open Microsoft Teams, log in. So you're going to use your students.cobbk12.id, which is what I'm doing here. Now, if you're already signed in the other programs, you may get jumped through some of these screens. Otherwise, you'll have to sign in to the county as well to get access. She said students. So then next, you'll be prompted to enter your password, which you guys know is your lunch number for the most part. And then you just wait for it to load. So now some of these additional logins, they're going to come up later, but for now it brings you to this page. This main page is the general page. What you will do is, when you get to general, you'll see all of the various posts, you'll see announcements, you'll see notifications about assignments being posted. You can get to your class notebook. And in your class notebook, you'll see a welcome page that has all of my information on it, family resources, how to access your IXL. You'll also be able to click this little arrow and that'll bring up your assignments. So week 3, these are your assignments. You'll see them down in here that I want you to complete a verify your access to team quiz, take a digital learning feedback quiz, a check for understanding week 2, plus today's work for today and tomorrow includes reading a Why Tough Times Create Better Neighbors article and then completing a quick check and writing a constructed response. So I want to show you how to find those. And you find those in assignments. And in your assignments, you'll see a bunch of things. So one is check in to verify access to Teams. We'll do that because I wanted you to. And then what I want you to do is notice that you have a link to reference materials with 3 little dots. And in this case, this is a link to a form. We want to go ahead and open that online. So what are you most looking forward to about about online learning? And sleeping in seems to be the #1 response we get. So we'll add that. Response is submitted. But you'll see it brought us out of Teams and over to a general browser. We want to go back into Teams to get back to what we were doing. So we know we were done. We completed our form. We want to hit the turn in button. And it'll show you you've turned it in. So if we click back, we'll get back to our main page of assignments. You'll see for the quick check, you'll see 2 links. One is for the News ELA article. It's a PDF, so you can open it in Teams, you can open it online, you can download. I'm just going to go ahead and open it in Teams and read it. So you can read your article. And then go back when you're done. And go to, let's see, we're doing the quick check. So you can go to the quick check and Again, that's a link to a form, so your only option is going to be to open online. It'll bring you over to your browser. You can take your quiz, submit it, and then you'll be done with that. You'll want to turn it in. Let's see. So we'll go back to our teams. And the other assignment I want to make sure you know how to do is your constructed response. So you'll see it here. The instructions are here. You'll have your links over to, or not your links, your 2 prompts. But then down here you'll have the links. So the first one, that's that PDF. That symbol is a PDF. That's the article again. You can read it again if you want. The second is your work. And I've already pre-linked a Word document for you. So what you can do is click on the 3 dots and you'll have options for opening in Word Online, opening in Word, or opening in Teams. Since we're using Microsoft 365, we want to go ahead and open in Word Online so you stay connected to your work. And what we're going to do here is, you see it has it's pre-done for you. Macie 3rd period ELA. It's tied to your constructed response. It's got the title there for you. And what you're going to do is type in your constructed response. So this is my constructed response. So I'm done. I'm not going to deal with any more of that today. That's it. I'm done. Clicked out. I'm going to go back over to Teams and go back page. But I've decided it's time. I'm going to go ahead and turn that in. So I can go back to my constructed response assignment and click that turn in button, and it'll be done. I'll see it on my side as turned in. If I want to see what I turned in, I can click on it, open it right here in Teams, and it'll say, this is my constructed response. Now let's just say I have some doubts about that, and I want to take it back. I can go over here to completed, find it again, this assignment, constructed response, and I can click on it and re-access it. If I didn't like what I wrote and I want to make sure that you don't grade it, or that I don't grade it in the meantime, click undo turn in. And so if you decide you really want to make sure that I don't grade it yet, then click that undo turn in button, go to constructive response, and go back and open it again in Word Online. And where it says this is my constructive response, you want to go ahead and add the appropriate information. So I know that, I can't type today, that a constructed response should have a topic sentence, details quoted and cited from, Lord have mercy, from the text, an explanation for how and why those details support my topic, and a summary sentence. So again, you've got it all pre-done for you, and it's tied to your name right here. Like, I can see everything in here. I can see when I look at this same assignment on the other side, I can see that it's yours, that it's this assignment, everything is already there. This is Office 365, so it should be auto-saving everything. So just to prove to you it does auto-save, what you can do is X out of that, go back to your Teams app, and hit turn in again. And that will tell me, okay, you meet it this time, I can grade it, we're good. But if you really just want to triple check and see what it looked like, when you open it here, it'll open in Teams, and it'll show you what you typed on your page. So once it gets a second to load, it will decide to show you those things. So it's going to show you that this is my constructed response, and all those details that I added on the document itself are in Teams, and you can see it in there. You can't edit it in here, but you can, if you catch an error, you want to edit it real quick, just click your little dots and, you know, open it in that in the browser. So that is that deal. And that should get you through a lot of the beginnings of working with this. You'll see grades if you want to know how you're doing on things. That'll be where you'll click. It'll tell if I viewed your response, or if you viewed it, if you turned it in. You'll get your points here. I think you can click on it and you'll get some feedback. But that is the basics of how it all goes.